Well, hello there, Pisces. How are you? It is so good to see you today. I am Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your mid-January 2024 reading. So this is good from now until mid-February. So we'll take a look first at the overall energy with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details about any obstacles on your path or areas of resistance, and of course, advice from Spirit. Okay, so let's take a look at what is on the horizon for you. Okay, you have taking shelter. The answers are within. And pick spirit. Use your mind wisely. Whenever I see this card, I always think of that saying, when pigs fly, right? I feel like there's a situation in your life, right? Whether it's a career situation or a relationship or just, a health issue, something that you're kind of going through at this time. And there's an energy of looking for a solution, but trying to find the solution out there, right? And it could be that you either are getting to the point where you think, I'm never going to find the solution until pigs fly, or you could have people in your life. You could have like a great idea, but you just don't know what the first step is, or the idea is kind of foggy, right? And you're trying to find clarity around it. And people are kind of like, well, that's never going to happen. You're never going to get that business up off the ground or find that perfect romantic partner or whatever it is until pigs fly, right? Once again, that energy of feeling as if something that you are either wanting to create and put out into the world, or a situation where you're looking for a solution to some type of a problem that you're encountering, some type of obstacle that you just feel as if there's no answer in sight, right? So let's take a look at the tarot. We'll first take a look at your present energy, perhaps what this situation is that you're having difficulty with, and then we'll take a look at your obstacle and finally advice from Spirit. Now, I also want to mention that tomorrow we have Pluto transiting into Aquarius. Huge transformation ahead, okay? So I'll have a special video up tomorrow talking about how that will impact you significantly, but understanding that the next couple of months are truly going to find big changes, big shifts in our energy as we transit from the Capricorn energy since 2008 into the Aquarius energy for the next 20 years. So let's take a look at how that might impact the situation. So your present energy is, I feel like, look, you have the Ten of Swords and then you have optimism. There's something that I feel like you're kind of optimistic about, and yet at the same time, it's an idea for a business or a creative project. It's a relationship that you're seeking and you're being optimistic you're going to find it. And yet at the same time, it seems like whatever the situation is, you keep coming to a dead end, right? It's kind of like, I don't see it going to growing into what it is that I want. You're fearing, even if you've started something, that it's going to end. There's something like this just isn't going to happen, right? And you have the end of a tough cycle approaches. I feel like this is, oh my goodness, and it's the full moon in Capricorn. See, Pluto is in Capricorn right now until tomorrow, and it's been there since 2008, trying to help ground us, right? Capricorn is all about rules and structure. And Pisces, that is not something that you really and truly want sometimes in your life. You like that dreamier energy of, being able to daydream things into your life. And Capricorn has possibly taught you some structure about how to take your dreams and make them into reality. But as Pluto moves into Aquarius, it's a bright new energy. It's an energy of expansion. And I feel like that's why you still have this hope in your heart, even though there may be people in your life that are saying, Pisces, give it up. It's never going to happen. You have this internal energy within you that's saying, no, wait a minute. If I just try a little bit harder, or if I just wish or envision it or put my energy into it in some way, it will come to pass. And yet at the same time, there's these doubts. Am I just dreamy, too dreamy? You could even have people telling you in your life that you're just a daydreamer, right? So let's take a look at what your obstacle is at this time. Your hard work is paying off, and dark thoughts and Knight of Swords. See, you have this sense of determination in this situation, and you have put a lot of hard work into whatever this is, but you still have these dark thoughts. Is it going to work out for me? Am I going to be able to bring in what it is that I'm truly wanting? Whether, once again, it's the job, the dream home, the dream love, the dream career, the dream business. I feel like you're truly trying to dream something into life. I have those upside down, so we're going to turn them over. Yes. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Yes, I feel like you have the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. And you have the Six of Wands, which is all about victory, wanting victory in whatever the situation is. I like the two of these energies together. It's not necessarily a relationship, but it's the energy you are encompassing at this time. You have the King of Wands, very inspired, motivated. You know the direction that you want to go in. And yet at the same time with the Queen of Swords, you could be distracted by other things that are going on in your life. You could be feeling like you're just hitting one obstacle after another. But with the Queen of Swords energy, right? It's letting you know that you have the ability to use your sword to cut out those distractions, the dark thoughts, the energy of, I don't feel like this is going to work out, right? The negative thinking. Looking at, it says use your mind wisely. It's about really and truly taking a look at what is preventing you, what mindsets, what beliefs, what people or situations. Where is your time and energy going? Is it going towards putting this more time and energy into what it is that you're trying to put out into the world or create or bring in for yourself? Or are you putting time and energy into the dark thoughts, into the doubts, into thinking it's not going to happen? Whatever you're thinking at this time is becoming your reality. If you keep on the positive side and you go back into your heart and you really reconnect to the energy of what it is that you're trying to create, it is going to happen for you. And the reason I say that is because you have adjustments are necessary, okay? It's about having the courage to really stay in your heart space with this, to not let your mind, your ego, your fears take over this situation. In other words, staying in this beautiful, optimistic energy that you have. It's just that those negative thoughts, those doubts are coming in at time. Because look at this. You have the World card. You are about to move out of, and I want to say, didn't you have? Yeah, you have the end of a tough cycle approaches, right? Knowing that you are about to leave this cycle where things maybe have been difficult, perhaps because of Capricorn, right? And understanding that, oh my goodness, I'm stepping into this bright, fresh new air. I'm stepping out into the sunlight. After being a long time in that dark orchard, you're stepping out into the beautiful meadow. You can feel the sun wanting to shine onto your face. It's just allowing yourself to move past a little bit of that mindset that may be holding you back. Allowing yourself to pull back your time and energy to people in your life that may be trying to convince you that this isn't going to work out for you, right? Staying in your own knowing that this is your path and that this is the direction you want to go in. All right, so let's take a look at what your advice is. Yes, you have hidden motivations, okay? There's something here that you are truly wanting to come into fruition. And what you're doing is healing any of the energy where you feel like things are not going to, it says nothing will come of this situation, but you have the Four of Swords. You're healing any mindset around thinking that this isn't going to work out for you. I feel like this impacts more areas of your life than just this situation, okay? So it could be that the situation that you're kind of like focusing on at this time could be that you're trying to, say you're trying to get in shape. Okay, Perhaps you put your own physical wellness on the back burner for a while for one reason or another. And maybe with the new year, you're putting yourself into this situation of exercising more. Say perhaps you're working on strength training, right? And it's kind of like you're working on it, but at the same time, maybe you're not seeing the results as quickly as you want to. Or maybe you've had a little bit of an injury, so you've had to take a little time out from lifting weights in order to allow you that injury to heal. And there could be people in your life that are saying, yeah, it's never going to work out. Give it up. You know, you're too old. You're whatever, you know. And I feel like it's kind of like, no, this is something. This is a hidden motivation. I really want to feel at my healthiest part, right? I want to hit the highest potential I can in my wellness, in my physical wellness. This is really important to me. But what you're also understanding is that when you overcome these doubts or these little bumps in the road in this one situation, you're also helping to build your own confidence, courage, strength in other areas of your life. Because by allowing yourself to stay in that hopeful energy, that optimistic energy, that positive energy that continues to allow you to progress, even if the progress is a little bit slower than what you were hoping for. The thing is that it's impacting other aspects of your life. You're taking this lesson and understanding that if I have the courage to believe in myself and not allow myself to listen to those external sources that are telling me that it's not going to happen for me. When I believe in myself, I know that I have the strength and the courage, the determination, the inspiration, the motivation. That's where that King of Wands is coming in, right? To allow myself to stay inspired and also to use my sword to cut out any distractions or negative thoughts or negative mindsets or negative words from other people. I can cut those out. I can stay on my path and I can bring into my life what it is that I want, whether it's in my physical wellness, in my spiritual life, in a romance, in whatever it is. Stay true to you, stay true to your heart. Know that you have inside of you what it is that you want. You can put your time and energy where you want to and put it where you know your heart truly desires. It's time to allow your hidden motivations to come to light. Oh, wow. Beautiful energy, Pisces. All right, let's pull the Soul Truth card for you for some final advice. I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. All right, what expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? Yes. Okay, so this is the energy where you're expecting something to happen, like instantly, right? So let's go back to weightlifting. Say you're trying to tone your arms, right? And you go to the gym for 2 weeks and you're really working on your arms, and then you're kind of like, well, I don't really see any difference, you know? It's understanding that we have to continue to put time and energy into something, sometimes to overcome those the areas of resistance, right? To show up at the gym and to lift the weights, right? And to be inspired and not to do it kind of like half-heartedly. It's kind of like, no, I'm putting my whole heart into this. Every time I'm going to show up at the gym consistently, and I'm going to put my best into every single workout. And I feel like that's what there is here. It's not about feeling like you can't expect what it is that you truly want. It's about the timing. I feel like there's something here where you feel like things have to happen a little bit more quickly. You've gone through a time period where perhaps things haven't happened so quickly, and that would be that Pluto in Capricorn energy, making you stick to a routine, right? So you could be sticking to going to the gym and you do it for a while, but then something distracts you and you allow it to. This is, okay, wait a minute. I'm going to prioritize what it is that I truly desire and know that if I stick to it, it will happen for me. Yes. When we experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship, when our expectations are not met, it's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. So it's an energy, once again, of going to the gym and not expecting instant results, right? But being grateful for the opportunity to be able to go to the gym, for the strength that you're starting to feel, the little difference that you're feeling in yourself and your confidence every single time you go to the gym. Understanding that it's staying present. How are you feeling about it today? Staying optimistic and allowing yourself to move forward in a beautiful, loving energy. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you so much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.